Brexit Britain is now set to grant full diplomatic status to the European Union's ambassador to the UK. It comes after the government pointedly challenged whether EU officials should be automatically granted the benefits which come with the role. The move appeared a purposeful effort to assert the UK's new sovereignty outside of the bloc. The message delivered, and Number 10 now appears happy to grant the EU's ambassador full status. Some Foreign Office insiders warned the move had had an unhealthy, chilling effect on relations between the UK and the EU, The Times reports. João Vale de Almeida took up the position as EU ambassador in February 2020, shortly after the Brexit withdrawal agreement was sealed. He was not granted the same privileges afforded to diplomats under the Vienna Convention, sparking a row between London and Brussels. Brussels previously said the EU's 143 delegations and staff around the world had been accorded a status equivalent to countries' embassies. Without the protections of the Vienna Convention, diplomats do not benefit from immunity from detention, criminal jurisdiction and taxation. A senior government source said this week, "I think it will be resolved sooner rather than later." It is a silly dispute but has had a corrosive effect. The change in status comes as MEPs formally ratified the Trade and Cooperation Agreement. The European Parliament announced on Wednesday that MEPs have finally approved the trade deal which was agreed by both sides last December. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen said the deal marks the foundation of a strong and close partnership with the UK. Boris Johnson added, "This week is the final step in a long journey, providing stability to our new relationship with the EU as vital trading partners, close allies and sovereign equals." Now is the time to look forward to the future and to building a more global Britain. The UK government has failed British fishermen, an industry leader has said after the publication of a new parliamentary probe into the ongoing ban on shellfish exports to the continent. And the Shellfish Association of Great Britain (SAGB) has highlighted systematic failures by the Department for Environment, Fisheries and Rural Affairs, DEFRA, which it says has left it struggling with the post-Brexit reality. In the report Seafood and Meat Exports to the EU, which has been published today, the Environment, Food and Rural Affairs (EFRA) Committee highlights urgent concerns for exporters of highly time-sensitive fresh and live seafood and meat shipments to the EU, especially small and medium-sized businesses. The committee warns new barriers which small seafood and meat export businesses face could render them unviable, and factories and jobs may relocate to the EU. Mr. Percy, chairman of the new Under-10 Fishermen's Association (NUFTA), told Express.co.uk, "Dog's breakfast sums it up really. The whole EU exit with regard to fisheries has been a complete debacle from beginning to end. Europe is facing a wave of bankruptcies with the rate of firms going under likened to a tsunami by a leading economic watchdog. The European Systemic Risk Board (ESRB) has delivered a damning assessment of the economic crisis in Europe as much of the continent continues to battle a third wave of coronavirus infections. The finance body, chaired by European Central Bank President Christine Lagarde, warned firms may struggle to stay afloat as they continue to rely on emergency life support funding from the state. The dire outlook from the ESRB comes despite firms across the bloc claiming grants, tax breaks and loans to the tune of £1.3 trillion. The latest report by the ESRB said, in a worst-case scenario, the postponed insolvencies would suddenly materialize and trigger a recessionary dynamic, potentially causing further insolvencies. The current low rate of insolvencies would then be similar to the sea retreating before a tsunami.